Hi, today I want to introduce you to a great tool online that you can use with Arabic texts, classical text, but also modern text that you find on the internet. Anything. Anything that you find on the internet that is encoded in some sort of HTML. So any website that you open and that includes Arabic, you can use this tool with, and this tool translates. It's basically a translator, but it's also a morphological analyzer. It analyzes the Arab word. As you know, you have roots in Arabic, and then you have the forms that derive from these roots. And this tool that I'm going to introduce you to analyzes the forms and gives you the meaning, the correct meaning. So yeah, it is a great one. It's not finished yet. That's what the creators say, but I think it already works very well. Actually, they use Lane here, but also an analyzer which is Backwalter. We will see that, and it gives us also modern the meaning of the words. The modern meanings of the words. So that's why I really like this one. And we will see how this works. It's better than just talking about it. So yeah, let's have a look at it. We open a page. The tool is called Alpheios. Alpheios, I just type it in here, as you see, and alpheios.net. Well, I will just do it from the start. So if you, once you type in alpheios.net, it will take you to this page, and from there you go to Our Tools, and in Our Tools it says the Alpheios reading environment, and from there you can install it for your Chrome browser, for your Firefox browser, and also for Safari. I'm in Chrome here, so I will install it into Chrome, and this is self-explaining. Straightforward. You click on the install, and then it takes you to this page. It is the Chrome Web Store, where you just say add to Chrome. It checks and it says, do you want me to add this extension? You say yes. It was in German, Erweiterung hinzufügen, it add extension. So you see Alpheios Reading Tools has been added to your Chrome. This is in German, but that's what it says. And you see that in this bar here, there is another icon. So this icon disappears, but you can pin it with this icon here, and then it returns into that field. So it's grayed out. To activate, you just click on it, and it says on, and it's in color. So I've already prepared some pages in Arabic. So let's have a look, for example, at Madame Masr. This is an online newspaper from Egypt. We can look at this delicious stuff here. At the kak. So what does kak mean? All right. So basically what you do is you click 2 times on a word. We just double click here. All right. So, oh, this is not yet turned on. Okay. So we have to turn it on here as well. So I do double click here. Click. So it says cake and pastry. You see it here? It says cake. And then it also divides the word into the article, L, and then the word kak. You see, it analyzes this whole word here. All right. So if we have a look at something like this, لن تستغني عنها. We just click on تستغني. Double click on تستغني. The data is loading. Normally this doesn't take so long. which is, yeah, it just looks up the database. And it says, you see, تستغني, it gives you the conjugated form here. And then it has the form in third person singular past tense, استغنى, which means dispense with, manage without. All right? You see that here. So we have a look at the credits. So where does this come from? And it says as morphology provided by Buckwater Arabic Morphological Analyzer version 2.0. So this is what I talked about. This analyzes the form. It looks at تستغني, and then it gives us the word as we find it in a dictionary. Well, this is the 10th stem. So استغنى. So from غنية, to be rich. Okay. Okay, so this was the word استغنى. But let's have a look at another word, such as متماسكة here. And then you see متماسكة listed under متماسك. So it gives us the participle, the اسم فاعل, and it gives us all the meanings, so holding together, cohesive, and so on and so on and so on. Yeah, متماسكة in this case is it means the of course the pastry that it yeah, holds together, so that doesn't crumble apart, you know, when you first make it. So that's what it says here. We don't go into the translation of the text. We are more interested in where this word is taken from. So we have already seen that the analysis of the form is made by this tool, the morphological analyzer. But there is also this here that we didn't see before, because actually the older forms, or let's say the forms that also appear in a special dictionary that I already talked about in another video, Lane, is shown here. If you click here on this sign, it will give you the definition, how you can, in the way you can find it in Lane's dictionary. So you see what you have here. All right, so this basically comes from Lane, and it says compact in the limbs, and then it has Taj al Aruz whale. These are all from Lane, these abbreviations and so on. So yeah, that's what it says. We can also have a look at a different word again, which is also to be found in Lane. For example, you see that this show definition sign turns up again. So we have hajina here, which is dough and the like. And if you click on it, you see that you really get the whole, yeah, the whole article in Lane, which is great. You don't have to look it up in the dictionary. It just pops up, and you can read and understand the text, all text as well. So we just looked at, yeah, a text that is new, yeah, cookies. So let's have a look at an old text, and why not choose one that a lot of people know, one of the mu'allaqat, the one by Imr al-Qais, the famous poet. And if we click on something here, let's say, yeah, which is vocalized here, as you see, when we click, yeah, قفا نبكي من ذكرى حبيب ومنزلي, huh? So very famous. We click on Habib, for example. It loads us Habib, and it says, dear beloved sweetheart. Well, Habibi, huh? Everyone knows that. But if you want to have a look at a different word that is not so common nowadays, we can just check this one out, Handali, which is colocynth, and this takes us to Lane, and it says a certain bitter plant and the fruit therefrom. So it's a large article here, that you can read a large entry, and yeah, we don't need to do that now. All right, this is it. The Alpheios reading tool for Arabic, but also for Persian, Latin, and Greek. Latin and Greek is more developed. Anybody who is into Latin and Greek, I recommend this also very highly. And yes, well, there's nothing more to say. Check it out. Use it with your Arabic text. Use it with modern text. Use it for recipes, for cookies, and for Imr al-Qais. Yeah, so it works with both. You get basic definitions, but you get also the whole entries as they appear within Lane. And yes, I can say that this is rather priceless, but it comes without a price tag, so check it out. You will certainly find it very useful. And if you like this video, and if you want to see more videos on Arabic, on pre-modern Arabic, on Arabic literature, but also on music, on different subjects, then subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.